Here at this ever-ready roundabout with a team from Kenya National Highways Authority, and we have been joined by a team from the State Department of Mines who have come with a battery of geologists to be able to help us to decipher the challenge that we have been having here. We had recently on 3rd of September and 5th a sinkhole that has resulted in gullies forming up to the shoulder of the road. We were able as an authority to address on an emergency basis, but we wanted a situation whereby the problem is well diagnosed by the experts, and it is out of this reason that we are gathered here today with the team who have been able to be gracious enough to come timely to be able to help us to address this matter conclusively. I cannot purport currently to state that I can be able to state categorically the real underlying problem, but it is out of this that we have been able to bring the experts who will now be able to delve deeper and be able to tell us what is the real issue. We have geologists, and now they'll have to do several studies. They'll tell us which studies they'll undertake, and out of their studies is what now will inform us what intervention measures that we'll be able to take from an engineering perspective. Yes.
How is it a problem along the highway? This is a northern corridor, major transport.
Yes, as you're all aware, this is a northern corridor, and it's a major transport corridor that feeds our major trading partners, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, and it has a very high volume of traffic. So when such an incident occurs, it is of course bound to disrupt the flow of vehicles, and it becomes like an anti-tariff barrier. So it is out of this that we have to ensure that at all times the corridor is moving, vehicles are able to move, so no disruption. And it is recently when it occurred, we had to close one carriageway, which of course limited the capacity of the road, but we were able to do it very fast. Our team on the ground, they moved within a very short time, and we were able to restore traffic. However, after some time, we also started seeing some undermining. It is out of that that we thought that this problem is a bigger problem that needs further diagnosis and therefore long-term intervention.
Can you share with us short-term interventions?
Short-term interventions is as what you have seen. We have put, we had some gullies. Luckily, it didn't undermine the carriageway. It only reached the shoulder, because the previous time it had just happened on the adjacent land, private land. But this time it came to the shoulder. It formed like a 7-meter deep gully, of which our team moved very fast, and they were able to put these big boulders, which have been able to arrest the situation. We have done it before on other roads like Maimayu Narok, but we have also done it here, and also this problem is manifesting itself on the Marigat-Kabarak road, but it also form part of the study so that it is addressed holistically.
Then lastly, you talked about the study. How long is it likely to take?
The length of the study, having discussed with our colleagues from the State Department of Mines, they indicate that it should take about 10 days. Thank you.
I am Enoch, Secretary, Geological Survey. We've been contacted by KeNHA, the director of KeNHA, who called on us to come and assist in mapping out this problem which has been they have been experiencing and cutting across the road. So in Nakuru, this is commonly known as subsidence, and it is because of the volcanic soil layer which is thick enough, and there is a lot of underground erosion that takes place whenever there is a lot of rain and flash floods. So this normally follows some paths along weak zones, which we call fractures. And what we will do, working together with KeNHA, is to map out where those fractures are, so that we can have a permanent solution on solving the issue. So my team of geologists will come from Nairobi and will work for 10 days, and we believe that it is time enough to cover the 3 areas which have been affected by these fractures.
Then what would be the solution? Because there are some people who have established their homes and businesses along fault lines. What would be the solution? Or that is subject to the study?
For now, as we work on this project of the road, we are mapping along the road. We will employ several techniques. One is we will use a ground penetrating radar which can scan the ground. We will also use seismics where it allows, and also electric method, so that we can map out exactly where it cuts the road. So from there, our report will guide on engineering issues where the engineers will be able to design the road so that it becomes stable.